Hello, everyone. Thank you for visiting this session. Today, we would like to thank you for your time and your choice to participate in the Value Chain Optimization session, which is one of the themes that Fujitsu emphasizes in sustainable manufacturing under the title of Value Chain Optimization that dynamically responds to diversifying needs. The diversification of market needs is accelerating. In order for companies to respond quickly to customer requests in manufacturing, we need to build a flexible ecosystem across sectors, industries, and countries. In our opinion, this is the optimal way to guarantee quality, security, and scalability of the entire value chain. Under these circumstances, Mr. Takeshi Yamazaki will talk about how Fujitsu has worked to realize value chain optimization and what kind of efforts it aims to make for the future. Mr. Yamazaki, please feel free to start.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. I am Takeshi Yamazaki of Fujitsu and the project leader of sustainable manufacturing, which is one of the 7 key focus areas that we announced to accelerate the growth together with our customers based on social issues. Thank you for giving us your time today. First, I'd like to briefly describe the environment surrounding the manufacturing industry, especially the value chain. In the manufacturing environment right now, there is a diversification of market needs happening, and it is accelerating quickly. The good news for customers is that at the same time, collaboration across sectors, industries, countries is expanding in order to quickly respond to their needs. In addition, in order to provide the products that market needs at the right time and in the right amount without waste, it is becoming increasingly necessary to visualize information on supply and demand throughout the value chain and to achieve end-to-end manufacturing. Furthermore, as a manufacturing industry that continues to manufacture products, we have a responsibility to realize a circulating sustainable society by making effective use of limited resources and reducing waste loss. In order to achieve a sustainable society, it is essential for companies to cooperate with each other and work together to resolve these issues. To address these challenges, Fujitsu has minimized waste in all resources and processes by sharing information across the value chain, regardless of industry, and optimizing supply and demand, inventory, logistics, and energy. We are working with our customers to realize a recycling-oriented society in which waste loss can be reduced and recycled resources can be utilized to the maximum extent, while meeting the diversifying needs of our customers. Achieving our goal, why is Fujitsu uniquely positioned to achieve sustainable manufacturing? Fujitsu leverages technologies that securely collect, integrate, and visualize data within the value chain. This speeds up cross-company decision-making. Then, using advanced AI simulation and matching technologies, Fujitsu gets and proposes the best solution across the entire value chain by analyzing vast amounts of data. Furthermore, using our expertise in design and manufacturing as a manufacturing enterprise, and our business knowledge from implementing systems for many customers, Fujitsu will contribute to solve social issues in order to realize a sustainable society for the entire manufacturing industry.
Thank you, Mr. Yamazaki. Value chain optimization is the key to dynamically responding to the market's diversifying needs. I look forward to the future. Next, we'll hear from Mr. So Kato, Chairperson of the Glass Recycling Committee of Japan and Chairperson of the Board Director Crystal Clay Corporation, which is proactively engaged in efforts towards the realization of value chain optimization. Thank you for your time today, Mr. Kato. Please go ahead.
Hello. My name is So Kato, Glass Recycling Committee of Japan. We call it GRCJ. Today, I have a lecture concerning about PV glass recycling. This is very special. And we call a code name GREAT, Glass Recycling Advanced Technology. Firstly, we must thinking it's international world. This is report IRENA. IRENA, International Renewable Energy Agencies. This is a linear global PV panel waste projection here. We are 2016, 207 gigawatt. This is now stage. And we always talking about 2030 year and the final goal 2050s. We are very surprised because 2030s, 1,630 gigawatt. And finally, 2050s, 4,500 gigawatts. But this is 2016 reports. Maybe increasing more and more PV panels. And this is cumulative PV panels, top 5, China, US, Japan, India, Germany. China, 20 million tons. And Japan, we are 7.5 million tons. That's a huge amount. Especially Japan, more in details. I'm a member of a PV committee, recycling committee of Japan's. And this data made by these committees, 2020 and the 2030s are almost 200,000 tons. Very huge growth potentiality lead to a large increasing in waste. This is now Japanese predictable scenarios for introducing the PV powers as a main power source. Main power source, Japanese government says, main power source must be PV panels. And the benchmark 2020, almost 60 gigawatt now. And then 2030 is 100 gigawatt. And finally, it's 25, Japan 200 gigawatt before. But now, 250 gigawatt, now the government says. This is the estimation of future disposal volumes, PV. 2034, almost 500,000 tons already. This is panel structures. PV panels consist of 80% glass. And firstly, we remove aluminum frames outside. And then collecting the glass separation after separations. And after separation, we are collecting the cell. And glass recycling is sheet glass, glass fiber, glass beads, and ceramics. And one more cell, including silver. Silver is a very useful material, and collecting, detaching of silver, we are sending refining companies, and they are collecting silver. And now today, I must explain these guidelines. PV recycle guidelines. This is the second edition. It was revised 2018 December, and jurisdiction Ministry of Environment and METIS. PV recycling committees are very important. These two things, transmission of information for hazard substance. Second, the offer of information necessity for appropriated disposals. This means transparency. And number two, lead, cadmium, hyssop, arsen, and selene. This is hazard materials. This is recommended recycling facility for PV panels. This is a preheating and recycling hammers. And glass and cell sheet and other aluminum frames, very separately. It's easy to recycling. This is the overall images. We are collecting GRCJ, end-of-life PV first, and then our members are recycling and collecting the glass cullet and cell sheet. Cell sheet including silver, and we are sending the mining companies. And this is maps, GRCGS, facility capable of recycling maps from Hokkaido to Kyushu. Each area can collecting the glass PV and recycling here. And the overall optimized system is very interesting. Left side, upper vehicle, and then next is PV and home appliance and fluorescence and architecture glass and TV and China. We are collecting supply-demand balance and the composition is interesting, and impurities contents. This is key. And transportation distance, logistic is key too. And then we are making horizontal sheet glass and the next bottle and glass fiber beads and ceramics. This hierarchy is key. This is glass characteristics, vertical left side. From left side is GML, liquid crystal. Next, GMA and GMV. They are together. That's the same soda lime glass using architecture and vehicle. And then next is GMPV, glass material PV. They are using soda lime and aluminum silicate glasses. This is very complicated. And we are checking the glass type and the characteristic. And melting point is very, left side is very high, but this GME, electron tubes, melting temperature is very low. And specific gravity control is important. And this is consider CO2 reductions, recycling. This is very good research with Tokyo government, Tokyo University, and overall optimum great project. We are making consortiums, image of information platforms. Each company play a part. And important R2, recycle responsibility. Gate to gate is very basic. Finally, we are Crystal Clay Company chairman and the founder. 27 years ago, we made this company, and we get good design award, ecology design award. This is very interesting because this is not the product. This industrial design. This is a key point. Sustainability. This is company motto 25 years ago. No one knows this word. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kato. I felt Mr. Kato's efforts were really wonderful. Finally, I would like to introduce a customer approach for the realization value chain optimization with Fujitsu. The XYZ division of Team Fichter AG, headquartered in Switzerland, is a manufacturer of the highest quality FFP2 masks. XYZ was committed to produce and supply the highest quality FFP2 masks at constant and fair prices and under particularly fair conditions in the European market. With the COVID-19 pandemic situation, their masks save lives. However, there have been questionable business practices among other retailers, unfortunately. To prevent this kind of situation, XYZ Team Fichter needed to be able to visualize and optimize the whole value chain. This is to be able to reduce and minimize logistics, inventory, energy consumption, and cost. They have built an infrastructure to visualize production status across the entire value chain by connecting their factories in Europe. Machine data in each factory are centrally managed in the cloud environment, and all relevant data is processed and transmitted to the ERP system. Then, using web-based dashboard to monitor production status in real time, Smart Value Chain System was created to manufacture the products at the factory near the market. As an expert technology partner of Connected Services, Fujitsu is supporting XYZ team with web-based dashboard and virtual private cloud of AWS from Amazon.com. The benefits are 800 million FFP2 masks per year have been distributed to European market with constant pricing and contributed to the prevention of infection during the COVID-19 pandemic. Also, it has contributed to reducing logistics cost and CO2 emitted during transportation of products by manufacturing the products in proximity to the markets that they serve. Please visit Fujitsu website and read the white paper for detailed information. I hope that the approach I have shown you will give you hints when you tackle value chain optimization. Fujitsu will continue to work with customers to realize sustainable manufacturing. Thank you for attending today's session. We hope you found the content to be useful and engaging. Please click the link on the screen to answer a brief survey and ask any questions you may have. We appreciate your feedback.